Welcome back to Remote Explorations, guys. It's me, Sinjan, again. And as promised, we had solved UGS complete paper, all the 30 questions of this year's ISI's entrance examination. And probably 7 questions were left, which I thought were a little bit above the normal level of ISI. So I have kept that separate for at the last. I will be doing a complete different video on them. So today's video is basically ISI UGB 2025 solution, जहाँ पे मैं UGB के 10 क्वेश्चंस को हर दिन 2 to 3 क्वेश्चंस करके सॉल्व करूँगा, क्योंकि राइट नाउ आई एम लिटिल बिट बिजी एट माई होम, सो 2 to 3 क्वेश्चंस ही कर पाऊँगा. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So the first question, it is good question. Question करने से पहले मैं ये बता दूँ तो UGB पेपर was a good one. 3 to 4 questions बनने चाहिए. 4 भी ना बने तो 3 and 3.5 तो बनने ही चाहिए. So other than that, UGA में as I have told 68 के अराउंड कट ऑफ होना चाहिए. Nothing कैन बी सेड ऑब्वियसली, क्योंकि मेरे पास एक्चुअल स्टैटिस्टिक्स नहीं है कि किसको कितने मार्क्स आए हैं. बट मुझे जो लग रहा है पेपर का डिफिकल्टी देख के, इट शुड बी अराउंड 60 to 68. Yeah, so let's get started. My first question, 10 points. F is belonging from real to real is differentiable such that mod of f dash of x is less than half for x element of real number. Now we need to show there exists an x naught which belongs to real such that f of x naught equals x naught. Next, what do we need to show? We need to show there exists an x naught such that, just a second, I will be taking the laser. Yeah, we need to show there exists an x naught such that f of x naught equals x naught. Cool. Now this is basically a corollary type of Banach's FPT, which is a sort of an theorem actually. अच्छा सा theorem है. स्टार्टिंग होता है बनास से, एंडिंग होता है IBT से. गुड थ्योरम, बट अगर मुझे टाइम मिले तो ये मैं करवाऊंगा. ये जनरली नहीं सिलेबस में होता है ISI के. सो वी आर गिवन अ फंक्शन f of x naught equals x naught. ये मतलब कंप्लीट थिंग दिया हुआ है. वी टेक दैट टू बी अ फंक्शन. व्हाट डू वी डू? लेट g of x equals f of x minus x. मैंने एक फंक्शन पकड़ लिया g of x. So basically हमें x naught चाहिए such that this is equals to x naught. So hence we need x naught such that g of x naught equals 0. That means this has a root. This is what our aim is. We need to prove that this has a root x naught. Step 1, we check the inclination. That is, the function is the function. Here function जब भी मैं बोलूँ, we are talking about g of x. That's my made up function. My real function is obviously f of x, but I am talking here about my made up function. So my g of x is equal to f of x minus x. What do I do? For normal decreasing and increasing function checking, we differentiate the function. So मैं क्या करता हूँ, पूरे को डिफरेंशिएट कर देता हूँ. g dash of x equals f dash of x minus 1. Now this is given, my mod of f dash of x is lesser than half. Mod remove करूँगा. This is the inequality which we get, basic function of mods. So minus half से बड़ा है अपना f dash of x, but छोटा है plus half से. What is our g dash of x? G dash of x is f dash of x minus 1. We deduct 1 from the total inequality हर एक साइड में. So minus 3/2 is lesser than f dash of x minus 1, lesser than minus half. My f dash of x minus 1 is basically my g dash of x. So my g dash of x is lesser than minus half, which shows that my g of x is a decreasing function. Step 2, check at positive infinity and negative infinity. At x minus infinity, वी फोकस ऑन जी ऑफ एक्स, क्योंकि जी ऑफ एक्स को हमें बताना है लिमिट जी ऑफ एक्स एक्सटेंड्स टू माइनस इन्फिनिटी. नाउ जी ऑफ एक्स इज इक्वल्स टू एफ ऑफ एक्स माइनस एक्स. Yeah. So my step 1 is done. I have to check my step 2. What is it? Checking the limit at positive infinity and negative infinity. Here also हम लोग check करेंगे अपने main function पे, that is my g of x. Now when my x is tending to minus infinity, since f is continuous and differentiable, हम लोग क्या देखेंगे, जब x माइनस इन्फिनिटी की तरफ जाएगा f of x जो भी हो माइनस ऑफ माइनस इन्फिनिटी करके द फुल थिंग दैट इज जी ऑफ एक्स विल बी गोइंग टू इन्फिनिटी. सो अल्टीमेटली माई लिमिट एक्सटेंड्स टू माइनस इन्फिनिटी, जी ऑफ एक्स विल बी इन्फिनिटी. सेम लॉजिक लगा के माई एट एक्स going to positive infinity, my g of x would be negative infinity. It will be going towards negative infinity. Yeah, so that is clear. Now step 3, the last step. We are already done with the question. So since my g is continuous and is going from plus infinity to minus infinity, by IVT what do we know? There must be an x naught belonging to real such that my g of x naught equals 0, since at one value my g of x is becoming positive infinity and at another value my g of x is becoming negative infinity. Hence there must be a value or a point at which my g of x will be 0. So basically g of x naught equals 0. That means my f of x naught minus x naught equals 0. So that means my f of x naught equals x naught, and hence we have proved the result. So this is the ultimate proof. Easy one. अभी अगर अच्छे से देखा जाए, so this thing is nice one. Inequality का normal use, then limit. So basically if you break down this question into 3 steps, what will be? First one is we need to check increasing decreasing, that is work with the inequality. Second one is checking the limits at positive infinity and negative infinity, and my third one would be to apply IVT. Cool. Coming up to question number 2, और 2 मिनट के लिए देख लो. Yeah. So coming to question number 2, 2018 या फिर 2017 का पूरा रिपीट प्रॉब्लम है यूजीबी. सुपर इजी क्वेश्चन, जस्ट यू नीड टू बी थरो विथ योर ट्रिगोनोमेट्रिक आइडेंटिटीज. So what have we given in a triangle ABC? Sin square A plus sin square B plus sin square C equals twice of cos square A plus cos square B plus cos square C, where my capital A, capital B, capital C denote the angles of the triangle. So we need to prove that my triangle is right angled. Okay, good. So we start with this one. We all know sin square theta plus cos square theta equals 1, and this thing, as I have said in my progression video, can be expressed as summation sin square A, and this thing as summation cos square A. You know the concept of summation, the things get repeated, it's like a loop. So Sin square A can be written as 1 minus cos square A. Similarly, sin square B can be written as 1 minus cos square B. Similarly, sin square C can be written as 1 minus cos square C. We add up all the ones, so it's 3 minus of cos square A minus cos square B minus cos square C. You take a minus common, so we get basically cos square A plus cos square B plus cos square C, which is summation cos square A. So my LHS becomes 3 minus cos square, and this side it's 2 into cos square A, summation cos square A. So 3 into summation cos square A is equals to 3 after we bring the cos square A to one side. So from here we get my summation cos square A equals 1. This is a good result. Now coming to angle sum property, we know the summation of three angles of a triangle is pi. So a plus b plus c equals pi. My a plus b equals pi minus c. So cos of a plus b equals cos of pi minus c equals minus cos c. So basically here, when you square this equation, what are we getting? Cos square of a plus b equals cos square of c. Okay, so we need to substitute this in our given equation. How? Now cos square a plus cos square b plus cos square c, और मैं summation cos square a equals 1. You might think कि हम लोग ऐसे कर लेंगे, but ऐसे करोगे तो बहुत लंबा हो जाएगा. So our aim is to keep it short and simple. So what do? We replace cos square c with cos square of a plus b. So cos square a plus cos square b plus cos square of a plus b equals 1. That means cos square a plus cos square b इसको इधर लेके जाएंगे. So 1 minus cos theta, or probably 1 minus cos square theta equals sin square theta. Since my sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1, here my theta is a plus b. So basically it's sin square of a plus b. Cos square a plus cos square b equals basically sine of a plus b का whole square. Sine of a plus b is basically sine a cos b plus cos a sin b. Simple trigonometrical formula, nothing very complex. So this is squared. So cos square a plus cos square b equals sin square a cos square b plus cos square a sin square b, like a plus b whole square. So a square plus b square plus 2ab, so 2 sin a cos b into cos a sin b. Cool. So what do here? We take these two terms, this term and this term, since they have their common brothers here, so we bring them to the LHS. So cos square a का कॉमन लेते हैं तो 1 minus sin square b, और cos square b का कॉमन लेते हैं तो 1 minus sin square a, which is 2 sin a sin b cos a cos b. So 1 minus sin square b क्या होता है? cos square b. 1 minus sin square a क्या होता है? cos square a. So basically it's cos square a cos square b plus cos square b cos square a. So ultimately that gives me 2 cos square a cos square b equals 2 sin a sin b cos a cos b. 2 को मैं काट सकता हूँ. Here also cos a cos b and cos a cos b can be cancelled. So what are we left with? Cos a cos b equals sin a sin b. इस चीज को लेके जाएंगे LHS में. So cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. So if you're thorough with the formulas, you will know cos a cos b minus sin a sin b is basically the formula of cos of a plus b. So my cos of a plus b equals 0. That means cos of a plus b equals cos pi by 2, since my cos pi by 2 is 0. So if my a plus b is pi by 2 and my a plus b plus c is pi, then what are we left with? We are left with c equals pi minus of a plus b, which is c equals pi by 2. So that is what we were given to prove that this triangle is a right angle triangle, and hence we have proved. Cool. यही जो चीज मैंने C को लेके किया, ये तुम A को लेके भी कर सकते हो, B को लेके भी कर सकते हो. So any one angle you can show that it is right angle. Just we need to change the angles where it demands. Good question. Not good, I would say the easiest question of this paper. UGB is 1. 10 marks इसको दिया गया, so you can easily score this 10 marks. काफी easy सा question है. Just a bit thorough with your trigonometrical formulas. So yeah. That's it for today, guys. 2 questions solved up. Raj Raat ko there will be 2 brand new things for my channel, which I am very happy to share with you all. First one is mera podcast series will be starting with a senior who is currently going to 3rd year, and she is a bio major. She is from ISI Tirupati, so we'll be talking with her. So do stay tuned for that. लाइव ऑब्वियसली नहीं करूंगा, आई विल बी डूइंग इट एंड देन अपलोडिंग इट. एंड माय नेक्स्ट वन इज मेरा खुद का वेबसाइट मैं लॉन्च करने वाला हूँ आज रात को, व्हिच विल बी कवरिंग एवरीथिंग अबाउट मी, अबाउट दिस चैनल, अबाउट माय ब्लॉग, अबाउट शास्त्रा, एवरीथिंग अबाउट माय अल्मा मैटर, एवरीथिंग. सो डू स्टे ट्यून्ड फॉर दैट. सो दैट्स इट फॉर टुडे. कल देखते हैं, फिर से 2 या 3 क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करके लाते हैं. या So goodbye all, see you, take care.